Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best mini ITX cases.
Starting at number 5.
Cooler Master NR200P. Cooler Master's NR200P Max is an excellent, ready-to-go chassis that comes from the factory with a powerful 850W power supply and 280mm liquid cooler. Top that with the inclusion of both mesh and glass side panels, a PCIe 4.0 riser cable, PSU cables and AIO tubes that are fit to length and pre-routed, and the NR200P Max is extremely simple to build in and an easy recommendation for those looking for simple setup. All you need to bring is a motherboard, CPU, graphics card, memory, and a boot drive, letting you focus on the important things. The only real catch to this case is that its paint and finish are a bit boring. But with the glass panel showing off your fancy internals, we doubt you'll mind. And if you do, paint it.
Coming at number 4.
Fantex Evolv Shift. The Evolv Shift 2 stands out at first glance for its towering, small footprint design and beautiful anodized aluminum panels. Priced at $100 for the mesh version and $110 for the variant with TG and an addressable RGB fan, it easily earns a spot on our best mini ITX PC cases list. With a small footprint and beautiful finish in both the tempered glass and mesh variants, the Evolv Shift 2 is perfect as an SFF PC for use in the living room, or moving around the house wherever you need it. The easily accessible top I/O makes plugging devices in a breeze too. Building in it was tight, and came with the typical frustrations associated with mini ITX systems, but I still managed a build within about 3 hours, and the end result was well worth the effort. The overall size is a bit bigger than most mini ITX cases would be, but the tempered glass side panels do wonders for creating systems to show off, though keep in mind that its single-fan radiator support may be too thermally limiting for some systems.
At number 3.
Hyte Revolt 3. When iBuyPower said that it would be opening the Revolt 3's chassis for purchase as a standalone chassis, we were excited. And now that it's here, we're quite impressed. The Hyte Revolt 3 is a compact ITX case that doesn't cost much at $129, but offers a wonderfully practical design with plenty of mesh, 2 click-away headphone holders and a carrying handle that sits flush into the top when you don't need it. Of course, the build quality isn't quite top-notch at this price. It's all just painted steel, but the paint finish is nice and with its sleek, tidy looks, will fit in well in almost any gaming setup. Internally, the Revolt 3 can also house almost any mini ITX system you throw at it, with room for large GPUs, up to a 280mm AIO, 2 2.5-inch SSDs and 1 3.5-inch drive. Better yet, its layout means it doesn't need a PCIe riser cable, so you won't have to worry about reduced bandwidth on an RTX 3000 or RX 6000 series graphics card. The only real catch to this chassis is that it relies entirely on the AIO for airflow. But in testing, we found that this setup is perfectly adequate, even when we threw our Hyte TDP i5-11600K and RTX 3080 Ti graphics card at it.
Number 2 of my list.
Fractal Design Terra. The smallest PC cases from before the likes of the RTX 4090 and modern high-end CPUs are now basically obsolete because they can't handle huge graphics cards and the demanding thermals of modern components. But the mini ITX Fractal Design Terra case has just enough room for most big graphics cards and is prettier than other cases thanks to an aluminum outer shell and some striking wood trim up front. Like the larger Fractal North Tower, this case is a welcome departure from the aggressive lines and RGB of most gaming-focused cases. The Terra's flip-up doors and adjustable spine also make this case fairly easy to build and considering its tiny size. Just make sure pick up a modular SFX power supply. You'll need all the extra space you can get in this case.
And number 1.
Lian Li Q58. Lian Li's Q58 blew us away, making it an easy pick as the best mini ITX case for most people. This is a 14.3-liter mini ITX case that costs just $130 in its base variant, and it packs great looks, excellent cooling potential, and a flexible internal design. The basic frame is made from steel, and each side houses half-glass, half-perforated steel panels. The front and the top plate are made from fancier aluminum, altogether giving the case a very premium look and feel. The GPU can draw fresh air straight from the side, but you can still see its pretty RGB through the glass, and you can squeeze a 280mm radiator in the case's roof. But the case can be reconfigured to sacrifice some AIO and storage options in favor of fitting an ITX power supply, which is a great way of achieving some cost savings, in combination with opting for the plain PCIe 3.0 riser cable. Throw another $30 in, and you'll get a PCIe 4.0 riser cable, ready for RTX 3000 and RX 6000 graphics cards. There are few things not to like about the Q58.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.